is going to be transported to the office of the Chief Medical Examiner for an autopsy to determine the exact cause and manner of death. However, they were able to confirm that there is trauma to the upper portion of the body. What questions do you have?
Any kind of suspect yet?
We don't have any information on a suspect yet. Again, it's very early on in the investigation, so there isn't a whole lot of information that I can release at this point, but there are leads that they're working on, and they're still right here at the scene too, doing their initial investigation of the scene.
You said the initial call was for a person with a gun, but the person had trauma to their upper body, so was it a gunshot wound?
We can't say definitively. That will be for the office of the Chief Medical Examiner to determine.
When you say call for a man with a gun, do they say where this person was? Inside? Outside? Any indication of that?
The only information that I have right now is that the call was for a subject with a gun. It was later determined that there were reports of a shooting, but right now we can't confirm that that's the cause of death for the person inside the room.
So were there shots fired inside the hotel?
I can't confirm that there were at this point.
The pickup truck that was towed out, what's the relation to that?
That is still under investigation. That vehicle was towed to headquarters for processing to determine whether or not it is relative to this investigation.
Is there any indication that this was targeted?
It's still under investigation. There's not a lot of information about what preceded this incident, so that question is difficult for me to answer. They're still working on determining who the victim is, and once they determine who the victim is, it will be much easier for them to try and determine any precipitating factors, anything that could have been going on, or any reason for this incident to have occurred.
You say who the truck belongs to?
I do not know who the truck belongs to.
But this is a unique situation because this is an incident, a homicide that takes place in a hotel room, a place where people have to register to check in. So that must give you some indication in terms of either who registered the room, who was inside that room, whether the victim or suspect, no?
Keep in mind, one person registers for a room. It's not necessarily the people, all of the people that are actually in the room at the time. So just because the room is registered doesn't mean that it's registered to the person who is deceased. Yes, that is part of the investigation. It is one of the things that we will look at and follow that lead.
Did you guys ever evacuate the hotel or put it on lockdown?
I don't have any indication that anything was locked down or evacuated.
So you have not been able to identify who the deceased person is in that sense?
We have not been able to confirm the identity of the decedent yet.
There was no lockdown because patrons of the hotel said that they were asked to not leave.
I can't confidently answer that question.
So where do you go from here? How does the investigation continue from here?
At this point, we continue the investigation here at the hotel, follow the leads, do things like you mentioned, find out who the room is registered to, work to identify the decedent, and then continue to do interviews with anyone who was at the hotel, ask for anybody who may have seen something, heard something, and fled the location before the police arrived to contact us and give us that information, because even a little piece of information that you think is insignificant may very well be extremely significant. I hope to have another update later on today. I hope to have the decedent identified at least later on today. So yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, is that everything? Okay.
Anything else you have to add?
I don't have any additional information. Like I said, hopefully I'll have an update later on today with a little bit more information. Okay? Thank you.